your family photo with Punk.
My father?
The mother's missing.
She's missing.
Yeah.
Where are you?
She was mean to all the other women except for you.
I think it was just a weird feeling, and I remember coming to the back and kind of feeling down. I've become weirdly endeared to her. I can't retire until I have a match against AJ Lee, so...
We're here with the Roxanne Perez. Oh my God! Hi. I love that you're walking the dark side. Finally.
I love it too. I'm having so much fun.
Very cathartic.
Yeah.
I mean, we were building for this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
How is it finally to be there and finally be the badass heel?
It's so exciting and it's so fun. I think I definitely needed that edge to become two-time NXT Women's Champion, which I will. I've changed a lot, and I think what's changed is just my mindset, to be honest. I walked in as a fan, growing up loving it, getting signed at 20 years old, and then having just the rocket strapped to me. You know, I won that championship within a few months of being here, and I think definitely that came with a lot of pressure, especially being surrounded by people that I looked up to. It was like, am I living up to the hype? Am I living up to the name, the Prodigy? And now I've changed my mindset to where it's like, okay, I'm not listening to those doubts anymore. I know who I am. I know that I'm the Prodigy of the WWE. I know that I'm one of the best, and I know that I will become two-time NXT Women's Champion.
You were like spitting facts out there. I've been loving it. Other thing I've been loving though is some AJ references that you've been throwing down there.
As you fall all the way down.
Watch you fall all the way down.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, you know, I do see a lot of people saying, you know, they see a lot of resemblances between me and AJ, and I think, like, I take that as a compliment, you know? Like, just as how people resembled Rhea Ripley to China, I think, like, who better than to be related to AJ Lee? You know, she created a whole legacy for herself, and I hope that I can do the same, you know?
You know, fans been loving your family photo with Cora and Punk.
Yes! Yeah, my father. Mother and father.
The mother's missing.
She's missing!
Yeah.
Where are you?
We know the Diva stands know that you and Cora's working hard to get her back for Rumble or Mania, Raw after Mania. I mean, how's that process going?
It's going. We're trying.
Working hard.
You know, hopefully one day she'll come back and maybe we can all do something together. That would be like my dream. I can't retire until I have a match against AJ Lee. So, you know, I can't be 80 years old wrestling either. So.
What is your relationship with AJ, by the way?
You know, she's great. I met her when I was like 12 years old, and I was crying. I was a fan, and I was telling her, you know, I'm gonna be a wrestler one day, and she was so like supportive and so great. And then I met her a couple of years later when I was with Ring of Honor, and she remembered me from that time. And I remember she told me, she said, I hope you blow me out of the water and everyone forgets about me. And that was like so special to me because she's someone that I looked up to so much. So to have her tell me, like, you know, you go ahead and carry my legacy and make it greater, that was like one of the best things I could have ever heard from one of my heroes. So
I mean, you got the biggest cheerleader in AJ, but what was your feeling when the NXT crowd that was loving you from the start suddenly turned on you and started booing you?
Rely on my accolades and my accomplishments.
It was loud.
Yeah, that was a weird feeling, you know. I never had that happen to me before, so going out there and having the guts to go out there in front of the crowd and shoot my shot against Becky Lynch, someone that I had looked up to, I think that was like a big step for me. And then to go out there and have them boo me, it was just a weird feeling. And I remember coming to the back and kind of feeling down. I kind of was just shocked that happened. I felt like it kind of almost dropped my confidence a little bit. And I remember Becky, her telling me, like, you know, that does not matter. As long as they're not quiet, whether they're booing you, they're cheering you, whether they love you or they hate you, like, keep doing what you're doing. And I was like, okay, carry that with me.
You know, one of my favorite segments that you had was backstage when you came back from the shower and then you missed your opportunity for a championship. Are you now a pro quick shower person now?
Yeah. I don't shower until the show is over now.
You are now a badass heel, but there's still a lot of naysayers. They're like, I don't buy it. I don't buy her as badass. What do you want to tell them?
I want to tell you, keep watching. Keep watching, because you guys are going to be even more upset when I become two-time NXT Women's Champion.
Okay, I'm gonna just look around to see if Tatum's not stalking you right now.
Honestly, I've kept an eye out as well. Could be behind there for all we know.
Well, I think we're good for now. We're here with Lyra Valkyria, the champion here.
Hello.
I mean, you've been killing it lately in NXT.
Thank you,
It's
thank
been
you.
your year.
It's been my year.
Yeah. I mean, from the first time you were introduced, I was so intrigued because that promo video had the mythology, the Irish roots.
I'm very into Celtic mythology, and there's a character called the Morrigan. She's like an Irish goddess. You aware of the Valkyrie? Mm-hmm. She's basically the Irish version of that. She takes the form of a raven or crow, hovers over a battlefield, decides who's going to win or lose the battle. So I take a lot of inspiration from that.
I love sometimes after the match you have feathers lying around and the referee's going around picking them up. Sometimes it happens. The NXT crowd has been loving you. They've been doing the woo for your music.
Step up for Lyra.
How did that start?
I'm not entirely sure.
You just made it up?
I just noticed it I love it as well though.
Organically it happened.
Yeah.
So it's even better. I love your feud with Rhea Ripley because she was mean to all the other women except for you.
I went around telling everyone that you're a badass, yeah? Lyra's a badass.
For some reason she loved you.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. She hits pretty hard for it. Maybe that's how she shows love.
How was that match with Rhea Ripley? That was amazing.
Oh, thank you. That was it was crazy. It was wild. Another match I'm very proud of in my career. I feel like definitely helped me step up. She's incredible.
You know, my favorite part of your reign has been your relationship with Tatum. It's so interesting.
He's the one that's obsessed with me.
What's your favorite part of working with her?
Well, you never know what you're going to get with Tatum. I've become weirdly endeared to her.
You know, I've been a big fan since NXT UK Day. I mean, you've been killing it as Lyra Valkyria. But Peripataya, that was a finisher that everyone was talking about.
Wow, thank you.
That kind of disappeared.
I just decided to put people away with the Night Wish instead.
What is your relationship with Becky Lynch? She's been so giving to you.
Yeah, it's incredible to have her to look up to, and she lives up to her name. She's exactly as the world sees her, the ultimate underdog. It's incredible to see how far she's gone. I feel like there's nothing she can't do, and she makes me feel like there's nothing I can't do.
Is there any big advice that she gave to you?
To be myself and to trust myself, and I feel like she's been herself for her whole career, and you know, it's what's taken her so far as being so true and unique to herself.
You know, I feel like we still have a lot to see from you. What can the fans expect from you? Even more from you?
This weekend, we're going to see Cody finish his story, but I'm still writing mine. I'm still in the opening chapters. Even though I have this on my shoulder, I feel like there's still so much in me that I have yet to show. So.